Now men are crying now because they are wearing the shoes. The shoes that women have been wearing from time immemorial, they come. Women only wear this shoe. Now you see how painful it is. Now men are advising themselves, oh, do like this. Oh, prenup. Hey, look for how you get custody. Don't come to the West. Hey, now men are opening their... Women have lied against men. Women have destroyed so many lives. So at the end of the day, what am I trying to women now? Because whenever marriages do not work out, women are so bitter that they go all out they look for every means to destroy this man and his reputation. Because it did not work out does not mean that the man is a demon. No. Because you are not a woman. You've been seeing how women have been unjustly treated. You said nothing. You were enjoying. You were acting like the boss. I would have left this marriage. Oh, I'm only here because of my children. You are wicked. This is not even me sitting down here to defend women. I'm here to say the undiluted truth as it is. So in my last video, I said to my dear brothers, I said, dear African men, on no account must you bring your wives to the West if you know you've not been a great husband. Because women are out to revenge, it's a trap. I talked about all of that and I saw lots of comments from people that are, just neutral, from people that have been hurt by either a man or a woman. And I got some personal messages and I'm here to talk about why women do these things where they run away with their children and they keep their husbands in the dark. Let's talk about why. But before I tell you why women do it, let me know what you think in the comments. Why do you think a woman that is going through abuse in her marriage will just, lay low and act cool and then carry her children, run away and deny the man access? Tell me why you think women do it in the comments as I go ahead and share my opinion with you all. You guys, I'm a bit under the weather. My voice is giving me out. Manage, just bear with me. I'm not feeling too good. But yeah, we're going to do this video. You guys, women do these things these days where they find an escape route. For some women, it is japa. Japa means relocating abroad with the family. They just act nice with their husbands, and then when they get to the West, they find a way to, get custody of the children, legally or illegally, and just abandon the man and leave him in the dark and deny him access to his children. Is it a good thing to do? Not necessarily. Is it a kind thing to do? Not necessarily. Are there other ways of going about these things? Oh, definitely yes. But women have chosen violence. They've chosen to scatter they don't want to hear. Women don't want to hear again. They've chosen to do it this way. And I would like to share with you why women do this. So now, let me tell you something. Men are crying. Men are crying. Men are upset. Men are saying, oh, get a prenup before you get married. Don't get married in court. And don't bring your wife to the West. Don't have kids in the West. Men are crying. But when women were going through all that they went through in those days, nobody fought for them, did they? Did anybody come out to say, oh, women are not treated well in the society? Let us even things out. Now, for those that do not know, right, as African women in those days, not too long ago, when I say those days, don't think I'm talking about not too long ago, women were given out, as commodities. Women were more like slaves to men. Women are sold off by their parents. Women are married off to people they do not like. And, sometimes you're marrying a 15, 16-year-old girl to some man of 70 years because your parents are owing him money. Women were just slaves. And they'll send women to their husbands' homes, right? And if something goes wrong, that the man is not happy with that woman, he's going to send her packing and he's going to take all her children away from her. Children that God used her body as a channel to bring forth into this earth. Children that she made with her body. Children that she went... See, let me tell you, women go through so much. Women go through so much in the name of childbearing. So much. Just a few days ago, I saw a video about 100 reasons why not to get pregnant. And now, as much as I agreed with some of the reasons, it was the comments for me. In the comment section, women that had given birth expressed how it was the worst experience of their lives and how they were stupid to have even given birth. That's extreme. But that is to tell you how much women go through to have babies. Then, because the man is not happy with this woman, what does he do? He sends her packing. then he collects her children and he does not grant her any form of access anymore to those children. And guess what? In most cultures in Africa, let me talk about the Igbo culture because I'm Igbo. A woman does not have a place in her father's house in the Igbo culture. A woman does not have a place in her father's house. Even when women die in some places, she's buried in her husband's compound, not in her father's house. There is no place for a woman in her father's house. So, because there is no place for a woman, women were made to bear and live with their husbands. Their husbands became their Lord and personal saviors. Their husband became their kings. Their husband became gods, literally, to them, because definitely, if he's upset with you, there's no place for you to go. You can't fall back on anything. You can't even go back to your parents' house in peace. If you go back to your parents' house, people will laugh at you. Nobody will get married to you again. You will literally live a miserable life. So when people were doing that to African women, why didn't any man come out to say, oh, this is unfair, this is inhuman? After he has sent the woman packing and her life is miserable, what does he do? He goes to marry another wife and start making fresh babies with this new wife. And this new wife starts maltreating the first lady's children. So now you've not allowed this woman to take care of her children the way she would have loved to take care of her children. You kept them with you because you want to keep them with you. You're not doing your own best. Your eyes are not down. And then your second wife makes your children have second place in their father's house. Where were men then? Now, let me issue a disclaimer so you don't misunderstand me from the way I'm sounding. I am someone that personally believes in good marriages. I do not believe in divorce. I do not believe in separations, except if abuse is the case. I believe that marriage is about two matured minds coming together to make it work. Okay? And I'm still old school. Like, if it does not work, I still believe in therapy. I believe in, getting family involved, getting a mentor involved, some spiritual leader, some friend, someone that has a voice over you. I still believe in exploring every other option to a peaceful resolution before separation comes to mind. That is me. But because that's what I believe, I will not sit here and act like the society in Africa has been kind to women. I will not sit down here and pretend like women did not go through hell. So women of these days now, they already saw what happened then, and they don't shine eye, say, it can't be me. I can't go through this and then I will not lose my children. Nah, I can't. So even till now, it's still done that if you still separate in some settings in Africa, they will collect the children. So that is why women use japa as an escape route. Because here, it's a different ball game. Because here, the government, the society, and everything would support them. Okay, now the oppressed is now the oppressor. They're innocent women that were being oppressed. We are now the ones oppressing men. Am I in support of it? No. But I'm saying now men are crying now because they are wearing the shoes. The shoes that women have been wearing from time immemorial, they come. Women only wear this shoe. Now you see how painful it is. Now men are advising themselves, oh, do like this. Oh, prenup. Hey, look for how you get custody. Don't come to the West. Hey, now men are opening their eyes. So it all boils down to selfishness in the human nature. Because you are not a woman. You've been seeing how women have been unjustly treated. You said nothing. You were enjoying. You were acting like the boss, the king, the Lord and Savior. Now, tables don't turn now. You don't wear that shoe now. You know how it be. And I'm not saying, there's somebody that dropped a comment, he was saying, oh, don't ever bring your wife abroad. If you bring your wife abroad, you will suffer, But there are some things he said. He said that in the West, they just support women, even without evidence. Women are just supported, and women have destroyed so many lives. That's the topic for another day. I agree. Women have lied against men. Women have destroyed so many lives. So at the end of the day, what am I trying to say? Let us be kind. Nobody deserves to have his children or her children taken away from them. If that marriage did not work out for you, it does not mean, I'm talking to women now, because whenever marriages do not work out, women are so bitter that they go all out they look for every means to destroy this man and his reputation because it did not work out. Does not mean that the man is a demon, no. It does not mean that the man is a principality. It just did not work out. It just did not work out. Don't lie that he has tendencies to hurt your children just so that he does not see them again. Don't use your own sound now to spoil your children's garri because you think you're doing them good, you're not. You're making them live like they don't have a father when they actually do have a dad. You're making them, you are subjecting, do you know what you're doing to your children? It did not work out, is that it did not work out, but please don't take away that opportunity for him to have a relationship with his children. They are his children. Do not deprive him a right to those children. Let there be a balance. What women faced in Africa and what some are still facing till now is extreme wickedness. What women are doing to men now is extreme wickedness, in my opinion. Let's come to a compromise. Let us be kind. That's what maturity is. Okay, it did not work out, but I wouldn't deprive this man this right. It's his right. I'm upset. I'm hurt. But even as I am hurting, whilst hurting, I still know the right things to do. He should be able to come and spend time with his kids. They should be able to go for a weekend in his house. It just did not work out. Women, sometimes because it did not work out, the man should die. He should lose all his properties, everything in child support. He should, come on, no access to his children, come on. Be kind. What does it take you to be kind? You're enjoying, yes, but what if that man is your brother and your brother's wife does that to your brother? Would you be happy? Let's think now. Always remember the good times. You guys had good times. All those times you were making all those 6 children, making all those babies. You had good times. For the sake of those good times, do not be evil to your partner, male or female. Do not be evil. I know I just said that I don't believe in divorce, but let me talk to people that stay in abusive marriages in the name of, I'm staying for my children. I would have left this marriage. Oh, I'm only here because of my children. You are wicked. You should be saying it the other way around. It should be, I would have stayed in this marriage, but because of my children, I will not stay in this marriage. Because you're not doing anybody any good. The environment is too toxic for you. It's toxic for the children. They see their mom being abused every day. They have a perception about marriage. I know people that are in my space that do not want to get married because they saw abuse growing up. They saw one partner abuse the other and they've zeroed their minds about it. If you truly love your children, you will go away. A friend of mine used to tell me, she has said it severally to me, that one of the happiest days of her life was the day that her parents actually got divorced. She said after the divorce, she saw her mother happy again. Is it easy to get divorced? No. The first 2 years might be hell. But if you love your children, you will have that courage and face it. You can't keep children in a toxic environment and be miserable. Nobody wants a miserable mother. Do you want a miserable mom? I don't want a miserable mother. Nobody wants to see their parents in that kind of condition. If you're in an abusive marriage, run. I say it with my full chest. Run. Run for your life. Run for the sake of your children. Let them know that, oh, this marriage did not just work out, but marriage is a beautiful thing. Oh, your dad is nice. It didn't work out, but but don't stay there in the name of children. You're not doing anybody any good. If your marriage is not such a terrible type of marriage, right? It's not so terrible. Try other means to, try every other thing but separation. It should not be the first thing that comes to mind. The grass is not always greener on the other side. Let us be kind. I keep telling people, if you want to get married, marry a kind person. That's a quality that is 1 in a million. Let us be kind. If you marry a kind person, even when it does not work out, that kindness is still there. And there are some benefits that you would enjoy because you got married to a kind person. And you self, be kind. It doesn't take anything. I don't blame women. Women don't see shege. Women have seen a lot. They've gone through a lot, especially in African marriages. I don't blame women whatsoever. But try. Okay? Let me know if there are other reasons you think people run away with their children. I know that there are some exceptions. And it sounds like I'm generalizing. I'm not really generalizing. I'm talking about like majority. But what are other reasons? If you've left your marriage before, can you share with us why you had to leave? Tell us what you tried to do to make it work and how you had to leave and why you had to leave. And if you regret leaving or if you're happy that you made the right decision. I'll be in the comments waiting to read from you guys. Do not forget to hit the thumbs up button. And then if you want to be a part of this family, you want more videos from me, you want to, please smash the subscribe button. And my voice is not always like this. My voice is not always like this, so smash the subscribe button if you think you want more videos from me. And if you want to be the first to know when I have a new upload on, then please click on the bell icon so that you can be notified each time I have a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Mabel here. I'm happy that I came out here even as I'm under the weather. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay safe. Bye now.